people, when they kill somebody, they go get something to eat. I go to the Waffle cheese melt, omelet with onion, hash browns. He want his girlfriend beat up. But if he pay me enough, I'll beat her up.
Join me on this special edition of Tazzy TV. Ray Caruth was drafted into the NFL playing with the Carolina Panthers. His first baby mother, their child. She put him on child support. She'll lure the payments if he come around more, but he never did. Or bought the child a birthday gift. He got another woman pregnant, but she aborted the baby after he threatened to kill her. His other baby mother, Sharika Adams, did not abort his baby or take his threats seriously. So, he hired his security guard to kill his baby mother. His son was born with cerebral palsy. She fought for her life. She was shot 4 times with a .357 Magnum by this man who sits doing 50 years, and she was a strong woman who persisted on having her baby. Unfortunately, it cost her her life. The confessed murderer does an interview while doing life.
My name is Van Brett Pierre Watkins, corrections for the murder of Sharika Adams. I didn't have no qualm about killing a pregnant woman. I plotted it out, and I did it quickly, and it was my toughest hit ever. Some people, when they kill somebody, they go get drunk, and they go get high, and they go get high. Some people, when they kill somebody, they go get something to eat. I go to the Waffle cheese melt, omelet with onion, hash browns. I got me a blunt of weed, and I'm not thinking about nothing.
The story starts months earlier at a Charlotte strip club.
My co-manager, when he said, "This is Ray Caruth, Carolina Panthers." His arrogance on who he thinks, because he's an NFL player, showed on his face, showed in his demeanor.
Caruth hires him to be his bodyguard.
He's an NFL player who was making $42,000 a week.
Caruth approaches him with a
That
proposition.
he was having a problem with his girl. He told me that she was pregnant and that she didn't take the money for her to have an abortion. He wanted her beat up to the point where she aborts the child. I asked him, "How much are you willing to pay to have the child aborted?" He said $3,000. I doubled it and I said $6,000. He's a piece of He wanted his girlfriend beat up. But if he paid me enough, I'll beat her up.
But Watkins wants Caruth to come up with a plan.
He said, "You could do it at the taking her to IHOP." He said, "I go with her to Lamar's class. Usually, I get it over with like that." He kept on calling me. "When you gonna put the fence around my house so the dog won't get out?" The dog meaning the baby.
And a new plan.
He wants to hit change from beating up Sharika and to killing her. Ring, ring. It's
Caruth
Sharika.
puts Sharika on speakerphone.
Says, "Yo, you got me pregnant and I'm not having no abortion." Screamed on him. She screamed on him. No woman would have dared talk to me like that. Then he ends the call and he said, "You see? I see you got your hands full because of that one phone call. She's fair game." By the way she talked. She's not some innocent girl going to work, to church on Sunday. I load up 6 rounds, back rows, but there wasn't much. They seen Ray Caruth's truck by Sharika Adams' black BMW. Ray hits his brake. She's not pointing the gun out the window. Bam, 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 bam. You can hear her struggle, gurgling, choking. He pulls off. 4 shots, .357 Magnum. I seen guys die off of one shot. Lived. But she lived. You can't outrace God.
With the confession, Watkins joins and pro football player Ray Caruth with attempted murder.
Conditions of his bail were that Sharika Adams did not survive, surrendered himself back to the sheriff's department.
My decision to have her remove support machine because the state that Sharika was in be present. Not really, Sharika would never want that kind of life.
With life support, Sharika Adams succumbs to
operating on a tip they got from the woman he was traveling with. Police found a multi-million-dollar wide receiver hiding in the trunk of a car.
He was hiding in the trunk of a little kid. He had urinated cash with him. some other items that
Ruth,
would help.
the famous football is extradited back to where he is charged with first-degree murder.
I was referring to. He didn't stand up. I stood up. I said, I did it. It's a stupid man got me in this boot.
Caruth was sentenced to 18 to 24 years. Was sentenced to a maximum of 50. Sharika's surviving son lives with cerebral
He
palsy.
surprised everybody. He's a fighter. He's definitely a warrior. Her legacy is definitely living through.
How Watkins could kill a young woman like Sharika Adams and try to kill another. I don't see how somebody with that mindset can turn it off.
From behind bars. Apologizing for his role of his then pregnant. He wants to be part of their son's life.
Right, Robin, he does. Caruth will be released. He wants custody of his almost killed in the shooting that killed the boy's mother.
Ray Caruth.
He was a star playing for the Carolina Panthers in connection with the murder of his pregnant girlfriend. He hired someone to shoot Sharika, guilty of conspiracy to pass 17 years behind bars. Son survived the shooting with cerebral palsy. Caruth is now speaking out, taking responsibility and expressing desire to help take care of his son. The young man was raised by his grandmother with WBTV by phone.
For the loss of her daughter. I'm apologizing for the impairment of my son. Responsible for everything that I heard and know that's true.
In a letter sent from prison, he praises the taking care of the son, while also accusing her of lying about him. Denies, but he blames himself. Anything, I'd change the whole situation. Would still be here, and I wouldn't be the incident to never have happened. Speaking to ABC station WSOC, first time she's heard an apology from him, grandson, to have a relationship with his father.
I'm not trying to mislead anybody that Ray is going to Chancellor up for the summer, take him out to California, and come over and get him every week and be not daddy. What I mean about relationships. I want Chancellor to meet him.
And Caruth is expected to walk out of prison